What's up, family? It's none other than your boy JGiddins, the father, as usual. Remember to be positive, be optimistic, and keep positive people in your circle, as those three things are key to ensuring positivity is invited in your future. Look, I got this beautiful salad over here that my goddess got me from Northeast Market. So, like, yeah, I just wanted to show that because it's so good. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, this joint is, oh, I just made a sharp turn, y'all, my apologies. But yeah, this joint is fire. How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. This is where I used to live at, y'all. This is actually literally right over there in Latrobe is where I used to live at. I was literally staying right there on Asquith. But yeah, what's up, family? Nice to go to this blue store, this park right here. I used to walk my daughter and my son around that park every single day. Every single day. Not every other day, not some days, every day. Okay? All of my children I've always taken for walks. What's up, CJ Royce? He said, hope all is well. Yeah, all is well, family, you know. I'm healthy, you know what I mean? That's one of the things that, like, you gotta be grateful for. Like, sometimes you really can reach a point where you have eternal happiness all the time because you just have a certain level of satisfaction with your life and certain things that people can't take from you. Me doing 1,000 push-ups a day, which produces endorphins exponentially, right? This is part of the reason that I'm happy. In addition to that, I'm traumatized, you know. So I am dealing with some trauma on many different fronts, you know. One of them is the trauma involving my daughters being just randomly taken from me at the drop of a dime with no accountability for it happening. And that's something that's really tough because this has happened several times, you know. My daughter even had to experience the principal pulling her away from me one time because the school was told that I was trying to kidnap them. You know what I'm saying? He said, do you have a salad bowl daily? I mean, it's not something I can say I do daily, no, because that would mean that I do it every single day, and that's not true. Is it something I think you should do daily? Yes. But you definitely want to have some form of an intake of electrolytes, alkaline, which is basically electricity in foods. Your neurons are electrically charged cells, right? So neurons are cells. Neurons are cells that are electrically driven, right? So the only way that they can take in energy, and neurons are responsible for sending messages, right? They send, you have sensory neurons, right? You have different kind of neurons that do different things. There's 3 different types of neurons. But the ones you want to focus on are the sensory neurons, which are the ones that, you know, kind of make you respond to things. And they need electricity, man. You know, especially things like burning fat. CJ Royce, I want to first off tell you, family, that as an honest father who loves his children and wants eyes and attention on this. It means the world to me that you came into this live and you were willing to ask me questions about what's going on with me and my family. Only somebody who cares about me would do that. Or only somebody who cares about what's going on would do that in the way that you're doing it. So I want to tell you that I appreciate you and it means a lot to me. So when you say, was this between you and the mother or authorities? What exactly do you mean by that, family? My apologies. You mean like is their mother keeping them away from me or authorities? Authorities aren't keeping them away from me. I have sole custody. I was actually given sole physical and legal custody by the authorities. So the authority has no problem with me having the children. It's the mother that has been acting like she has a problem with me having the children. And there's many different reasons why that is, but excuse me, y'all. You said we all need a little love. Yeah, like the thing about it is, man, this shit can drive you crazy. I mean, to think that I have to sit here and fight for children that are mine. Like, imagine that, bro. It's crazy. It could drive you crazy. So it is definitely reassuring and reinvigorating to have people be willing to support you and have people be willing to sort of reinforce positivity behind you, because there's only two sides to this story. The right side and the wrong side, the good and the bad. And I mean, like, my apologies. The thing about it is, bro, when you're a good person, this whole situation just hurts so bad, man, because do you know that I am so accountable that if I personally felt like there was some piece of information that I could come into that would make me feel like I was a danger to my children, I would remove myself from my children. Like if I even felt like I was a harm or a danger to my children, I would remove myself from them. So the thought that somebody would believe that I'm fighting to try to put myself around my children knowing that I'm a danger is insane. And then, a lot of times I just put myself in people's shoes. I try to imagine myself in a position where I have physically punched my daughter in the chest. Like, I have punched her in her chest. She has cried tremendously and expressed pain and trauma behind me doing this to her. And I lied to her and tell her it didn't happen. Like, I couldn't even live with myself knowing I did that to her. This is just one of a million different things that has been done to my daughters. You know what I mean? So, like, I really just, I am their voice. I am their backbone. At the end of the day, my daughters are not going to say to their mom what she did to them. They'll scream. They might scream to a mountaintop something that I did, but they're not going to say nothing about what their mother did. You know what I'm saying? And that's because they already know they'll get that ass. You know what I'm saying? And this is what, like I said, here's the thing. one thing my daughters have and will always have is their biological father. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing nobody could ever do to take their father away from them. And like, that's the sad thing. Everybody trying so hard to take their father out of their life and make them take their father out of their life. And none of these people have their fathers in their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, but they can't take their fathers away because I'm not gonna go anywhere. Ever. And I love my babies too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my girls too much. There's nothing they could do that will make me turn my back on them. You said, I've been following you for a while and have heard snippets of this story, but when I see your videos, you always got effort. You seem to be a trier. Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, this whole situation, family, it all started because I got evicted from my place when I was supposed to move to Ohio in June of 2022. And when that happened, I gave my daughter the option of where she wanted to go. She said she wanted to go to her grandmother's house. But my baby mother forced her to live with her. And then a bunch of crazy shit start happening in school. My daughter started flipping out, fighting her teacher, not coming to school, not walking out of class, just a bunch of crazy shit. To the point where the school was talking about sending CPS out to the home. I'm telling the school, like, I don't have them. I said my baby mother took them and is keeping them from me. I don't have them. And she won't communicate. They said, well, get her and bring her up to school. I tried to bring her up to school. My baby mother wouldn't let her come. And then they was talking about, you know, moving forward. So that's why I said, all right, look. I sent my baby mother a message like, look, yo, I'm coming to get Journey and Justice, and they stand with me, yo. That's end of story. I said, because you just fucking up, bro. You got fucking CPS about to come out to the house. The school is concerned about the kids. You won't let them come up there to talk to nobody. Like, they about to fucking try to put the kids away or something. Like, so I said, listen, nah, they coming with me. And they been was supposed to be with me anyway. I just didn't want to force my hand because I knew shit was going to get violent. So... But she forced me to force my hand because she was fucking up too much. She don't fucking do shit like that an adult mother is supposed to do. Like, she don't parent the children. She don't sit down and teach them morality, integrity, how to be good people, because she don't know none of that shit. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ever taught her. So, like, she probably teach them how to fight. She probably teach them how to cuss people out and how to get smart with people and look attractive to boys. But she doesn't know how to teach them anything outside of that. We find ourselves here, you know. I appreciate you, family, for saying you've been following me for a while and you see my effort, because for me to be somebody who literally spends every day with my children, like I just dropped my children off. You know what I mean? I just dropped my children and my goddess off somewhere because they're washing and they're doing some stuff. I'm gonna come back and pick them up in a little bit, but I just dropped them off and I'm gonna go back and get them. And this is every single day, and we're never really ever apart unless something like this is happening. But meanwhile, you got people out there writing letters about how my children need to be taken from me. This shit is crazy. They writing letters to judges about how I'm toxic. How the fuck I'm toxic? I'm sitting here eating vegetables and shit. I'm sitting here with alkaline-based foods in front of you. Fucking bottle of hydrogen, you know what I'm saying? Talking to you about being positive and optimistic. Teaching children how to make sure that they have good self-confidence. They can dodge and avoid peer pressure. Feel good about themselves without needing an outside source to provide it for them. Telling parents to be better parents by asking their children what can they do better. I mean, come on, bro. This the kind of shit I do. And these motherfuckers is writing letters talking about I'm toxic to my children and they need to be taken from me. But this shit is insane, bro. We literally live in a fucking upside down world, bro. How in the world are you trying to get children taken from a man who with them every day and speak nothing but positivity? But you got another nigga who had his house raided with guns and, you know, and all of this shit flipped out, talking about threatening people's lives, violent, harassing people, angry for no reason, and you want him with the kids every day, and they not even his. And you want to tell them that that's their father and not the other dude, the one that's wanting to be with him every day. I mean, bro, we live in a world that's like fucking insane, bro, and that's why what helps me feel better is exposing these fuckers, man. Because everything that I'm saying right now, I don't care what kind of case they win, what kind of whatever they got. This is real shit. And this is shit that people with a real brain will process. Because truth, you recognize truth when you hear it. Like, you get what I'm saying? And you also recognize somebody just fabricating shit and making up shit so they can be a victim when you hear it. You can hear it in the tone of their voice. He did. Oh, they did. You know, they sound whiny and shit. Like, you can tell when somebody just trying to bitch and complain. But then you can tell when somebody telling you what the fuck is going on. Like, yo, these niggas is doing X, Y, Z. What the fuck kind of sense that make? And you can tell when somebody's being transparent. You can tell when somebody don't mind answering questions. Because if somebody was to come to me and say, yo, what you mean you ain't seen your kids in a year and a nigga threaten you with a gun? That don't make sense to me. Can you explain it to me? I would say, I feel you. That don't make sense. Let me explain it to you. If somebody say, yo, well, I heard that you lying because such and such happened. Can you explain to me why they said that? Sure, I feel you. I get why you would have that question. Let me explain it to you. That's how I'm going to answer, right? But if you go to the other side and say, hey, he's saying that you lying about him giving you the kids, and that they actually was supposed to go with their grandmother and he never wanted them with you, they gonna cuss you the fuck out and want to fight you. They ain't gonna explain shit. They ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna want to show you no evidence. They gonna want to fight because it ain't no evidence. It ain't no fucking evidence of none of that shit. And this is what you got to be able to see. You know? This is what you got to be able to see. You got to be able to see who is willing to divulge information. Who do you have to beg and pull teeth from to get information from? You know what I'm saying? You can get any information you want from me. I'm not lying about anything. That's what tripped me out. When you super honest, bro, you actually make the other side look stupid because they start saying stuff because they think you gonna lie about it. They be like, he got evicted from his house in June. I be like, yeah, I went through a financial hardship. Like, what do you think, I'm gonna lie about it? Like, that's because these people, they lie so much that they're not used to accepting that they did anything. So when they see somebody do it, they like, what? I thought he was gonna feel bad. Like, no, bro, I did. I had a hard time, bro. What are you talking about? You're not supposed to kick somebody when they down and they have a hard time. You're supposed to, like, help people. Like, why the fuck would you be like, look at him, he's evicted, take his kids? Like, why would you do that? But I'm not gonna lie about being evicted. I'm not gonna lie about where I was staying. I was staying in Latrobe Projects. I was staying with my goddess and stepmother. Like, I don't tell lies, so I don't have to keep up with shit. So, but on their end, they got a lot to keep up with. Cause look, my baby mother claimed that she always was stable and she this and that, but she was living with my mother, and I got proof of it. How you end up living with your baby father mother as a stable adult? Anyway, I'm going to jump out of here, family. Y'all remember to be positive, be optimistic. Keep positive people in your circle and positive food in your body. Alright? It's your boy, JGiddins out.